Hello, I'm Arthur Rafferty, ASNI TV. I would like to say a few words about how £80 million was flushed down the toilet by David Cameron and his cohorts. Cameron and Obama, with the help of the corrupt media, BBC and UTV, also our daily newspapers, blew the G8 pantomime out of all proportion. That excuse of a chief constable of ours wanted thousands of extra police, extra jeeps, water cannons, extra cells for prisoners, special courts, extra ambulances, speedboats, helicopters, also drones. No fly zones from Belfast to Enniskillen, no go zone areas, roads blocked off, miles of new fencing, rivers blocked off. Bagot hyped the whole farce. He said there would be thousands of protesters. Also terrorist attacks. Between Bagot, Obama and Cameron, they had enough equipment to fight a third world war. The total outcome of 2 days' talks, absolutely nothing. Cameron and Obama wanted to arm terrorists in Syria. These same terrorists not only killed innocent men, women and children, but also eat parts of their bodies like cannibals. Yet these two warmongers, Cameron and Obama, wanted to arm them. The only man with any sense at the meeting was the Russian President Putin. He says he would not arm them. The rest of those clowns who attended should be ashamed of themselves. Obama and Cameron talked about Syria's president as being a terrorist. Also Iran's leader as a terrorist. Now, America and Britain have been stockpiling arms for the Jews for years. Are they not terrorists? Also, Sinn Féin IRA here in Belfast, who murdered, killed and bombed for 40 years. America and Britain wined and dined them and put them into a shared government with the UP. Were they not terrorists? So what is the difference between terrorists running Syria and terrorists running Northern Ireland? I see no difference. When you think of the £80 million spent at this sham, feeding those so-called world leaders, and Cameron taking the time out to go for a nice cold swim, not one of those so-called leaders spoke about the 19 million children who die every day of starvation. That is one child every 5 seconds. While Cameron was having his swim, a total of 540 children died. Then you have Bagot and one of his superintendents on television saying that the G8 was a roaring success and money well spent. I have never heard so much crap in all my life. Where was all the thousands of protesters and terrorist threats? All I seen was Bagot's police lying in the sun, with the doors of their jeeps lying wide open. So much for a terrorist attack. So much also for the money that was spent. But of course Matt and his boys got plenty of overtime and a free sunburn. Then you get the half with Sammy Wilson on TV saying that Stormont had to put £20 million towards the G8 scam, but he says it was good value. And Peter Robinson said the G8 was a success. What can you expect from two British puppets who share power with terrorists on the orders of the British government? I don't hear too many church leaders standing up to speak for those starving children. They are too busy speaking for gay rights, for same-sex marriage. What human rights has these children? Shame on you, men of the cloth. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.